Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to come out and share something with you that I've been thinking about lately. There's an expression that says we have to meet people where they are. And I interpret that expression as meaning we have to accept people for who they are, not try to change them, and really honor where they are in their journey and in their process of life. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. I believe in that statement. So many times over the years, I've found myself trying to quote unquote change people, thinking that I knew better for them than what they know, and that it was my responsibility to change them, which, and you think about it, is really kind of arrogant, or was arrogant on my part. And these days, I really do my best, first of all, to not judge folks, to really try to see where they are and honor that. I'm not always successful. My sister had to check me the other day, my sister Musa, because we were having a conversation. She was like, Muadi, we're talking about some folks and some things that I thought were inconsistent in what they were saying and what they were doing. And she really was like, Muadi, just, everybody's different. Everybody's on their own place in their journey, etc. And she was right, and I knew that, and I needed that reminder. This morning I was thinking, however, that in addition to meeting people where they are, sometimes you've got to be willing to leave them where you found them. Because it really is true, and we know this by now intellectually, that we can't change anybody, we can't drag anybody down the road of transformation. And as I just said, it is kind of arrogant on our part to think that we know better, than they know, that other person knows about where they should be in their process. And I also believe that there's a divine plan for all of us, and that once you become of age, it's really our responsibility, your responsibility to figure out what that plan is for you. As adults, we are, I think, responsible for shepherding our young people along their growth, along their path, until they get their sea legs together and can really, get out there on in this world and discover themselves. But once people come of age, it's really up to them. We can support, we can be supported, we can love them through things. But once they show you that they are determined to stay in a place that you may feel is not aligned with where you want to be, and once they show you that they're moving in a direction that is maybe diametrically opposed to the direction that you are trying to go in, you've got to be willing to leave them where you found them. Because otherwise you sort of condemn yourself to a life of misery and suffering, trying to change them or try to quote unquote fix them or heal them. A friend of mine told me that her therapist told her that relationships are supposed to be just that, relationships, not a ministry where you're trying to bring people about, bring people up and change them and transform them, etc. So one of the ways that I know I have been able to experience a little bit more peace and a little bit more freedom is to really be comfortable leaving people where I found them. And again, no judgment, no heat, not saying that I'm better than anybody else or that I'm beneath anybody else. But once people show me that they're really not aligned with where I'm trying to go, and that my presence or their presence in my life can be of harm to me or detrimental to my well-being and where I'm trying to go, I leave them where I found them, and I let God take care of them. Because the same God that got me got them too. That's what my friend Rita Spinova told me. The same God that got me got them too. The same divine that got you got your friends, got your loved ones too. So if you have found yourself in a position with somebody, a loved one, in a relationship or friendship, whatever, where you are constantly trying to bring about change in their life, or you're afraid to leave them because you think if you leave them, they're going to fall apart. That's not your responsibility, and also that's a little bit of spiritual arrogance. Once people show you that who they are trying to be, who they are right now in this moment, is not aligned with where you're trying to go, and, at best and at worst, if who they are and where they are right now is detrimental to your own well-being, after you've met them where they are, be willing to love yourself enough to leave them where you found them. That's it. See you later. Bye.